Working. Cool. All right. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. YouTube good. Let's see TikTok. All right. We're going to start off with Twin Hearts Meditation, family. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, gurus, great ones, beings of light, all the angelic helpers, all the angels of prosperity, personally to my teacher, Grandmaster Choa Koksui, Mahaguru Jime Lane, we thank you for your great, great blessings, guidance, healing, protection, help, abundance, and illumination. We thank you in full faith. So be it. All right, family. Quick Twin Hearts meditation. Let's just bless the earth real quick. Let's just picture that golden white light pouring down through your crown, coming out through your hands, and into the small earth in front of you. Just fill the entire earth with golden white light. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Where there is darkness, let me sow light. Where there is doubt, let me sow faith. Where there is despair, let me sow hope. Just fill the entire earth with golden white light and God's unconditional love. Just let every person, every being on the planet be filled with God's unconditional love and golden white light. Blessings be to all. Just fill the entire earth with light, with love, with healing, with joy, prosperity, and abundance. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Just fill the entire earth with light, with love, with joy, prosperity, and healing. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Just picture this golden white light pouring down through your crown, coming out through your hands, and into the small earth in front of you. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Just fill the earth with light, with love, and joy, and healing. Blessings be to all. Just let this golden white light from God flow down through you, out through your hands, and into the small earth in front of you. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Just keep filling the entire earth with light and love. And let this love flow through every person, every being, in every direction. Love and light to all. All right, now put your hands down and just picture a ball of golden white light pouring down through you, filling your entire body with golden white light. Just focus on that golden white light. Just relax and let go. Let go. gently and slowly come back to your body. Come back to your body now. Raise your hand to release the excess energy we just generated from this meditation. So just project that golden white light to the small earth in front of you. Just picture that golden white light pouring down through you, coming out through your hands and into the small earth in front of you. Blessings be to all. Just fill the entire earth with this golden light. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Fill the earth with love, happiness, peace, with joy, abundance, and goodwill, and the will to do good. Not just talk about it, but actually do it. Blessings be to Mother Earth. All right, now put your hands down and just relax. And just picture that golden white light from God flowing down through your crown, flowing down through the base of your spine, through your feet, and into the earth. So just picture this golden white light pouring down through you and into the earth. All right. Hey, Montreal, Quebec. Nice. All right. To finish up, to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, gurus, great ones, beings of light, all the angelic helpers, all the angels of prosperity, personally to my teacher, Grandmaster Chalkok Sui, Mahaguruji Meiling, we thank you for your great, great blessings, guidance, healing, protection, help, abundance, and illumination. We thank you in full faith. So be it. All right, family. How do you feel? Standing on stage about 10 feet away from her, and after just 10 minutes of energy healing, She got up out of her wheelchair, never used it again. And I was amazed. I said, man, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do miraculous healing. I'm trying to heal serious illnesses and diseases. I'm trying to do the same thing, right? And lo and behold, he said, anybody can do this. Just get my book, take my class. I ran and got his book, read it cover to cover. Soon after that, I got to the point where I could heal my girlfriend's period cramps without her even being in the room with me, right? I got good at what you call distant healing. Distant healing. So at this point, right, like I said, it started off the first time I ever healed her was she had a headache. Boom, boom, boom. After 10 minutes, right, her headache was gone. She was freaking out. She was like, oh my God, what? You know, she thought, the Illuminati was going to come get me and all this stuff. She was scared. She was like, hey, don't go doing this on everybody, y'all. Right? She didn't, it was all new. She didn't know what was going on. But after that, started doing pranic healing on people full time. And yes, it's similar to Reiki. Right when I had saw my teacher's video healing that paralyzed woman, I was already a Reiki master at the time. And I was like, hey, I'm trying to heal people, for real, trying to heal serious illnesses and all that, So that's what led me to Grandmaster Choco Sui, and I did just that. At this point, right, I started being a full-time pranic healer, hundreds of cases, right, broken bones, breast tumor, and patients with rare forms of cancer, uh, fibroids, hemorrhoids, STDs, menstrual problems. Somebody was bleeding for 20 days. After a session or two, I stopped the bleeding. Recently, just healed somebody with pneumonia, right? That's a lot of mucus in the lungs. Worked on her. After a few sessions, the doctor stuck a tube down her throat, checked her lungs, and said, hey, it's all clear. I don't see any mucus. That's great. What else? Herpes. I said STDs, all kinds of stuff, family, you name it. Probably worked on it. But so if you need any healing, family, everything on my website right now. Holiday special, family. Christmas is coming up. I'm excited. So you guys, everything is half off with that discount code SOUL. SOUL, all capital letters, right? I also heal people through videos. This is mainly what I, do. Mainly how I help people make money, really, right? The money side of things, right? On this channel, we do healing and we do money making. So the discount code is when you go on my website, you just find where it says redeem a coupon in blue letters. It'll say redeem a coupon. You click on that and you'll be able to enter the code. So yeah, I got 7 healing series and they're all $5 each right now. So with the discount code, that means you can get them for $2.50, right? $2. Who is this? Yeah. So let's talk about it. My prosperity healing series and my money manifestation boot camp. Those 2 healing series alone has helped over 5,000 people, right? Make a lot of money. So prosperity healing series, right? If you're new on here, that's just me healing your basic chakra through the videos. You just watch them and boom, boom, boom. I'm doing all the work for you. I'm clearing out all that dirty, diseased energy that's preventing you from making money, right? Remove that, blast you and energize your chakra with fresh energy, right? This is the basis of pranic healing, cleansing and energizing. Most modalities like Reiki and others, really only focus on energizing. The problem with that is if I go to heal you, right, energetically, and the code is capital S, capital O, capital U, capital L, soul, all capital letters. So the problem with that is if I just, most, energy healing practices, modalities, they just blasting you with energy. The problem with that is clairvoyantly, you see a little patch of dirty gray energy in the aura. Naturally, if you had a cup, right? Right, it's just your chakra, my oatmeal, you see, oh, there's still some oatmeal in there. Now, if I wanted to, right, get some fresh energy, if I wanted some fresh oatmeal, what do you guys think I would do with this chakra? I mean, with this bowl that holds the energy, the chakra that holds the energy, the bowl that holds the oatmeal. If I needed to put fresh oatmeal in here, what would I do first? I would clean out, exactly, empty it out. I would remove all this old oatmeal. Look at all that old oatmeal. I mean, it's still fresh, but for this example, yeah, so old stagnant oatmeal, that old stagnant energy, it needs to be removed first. If I came to your house and I wanted a fresh cup of coffee, would you take your cup that you had this morning that still got a couple sips in it and pour my fresh coffee on top of your old nasty coffee? No, you would clean that coffee cup out. You would clean the chakra out first, remove all the dirt, remove all the dirty energy, and then you pour in fresh energy. Then you pour in fresh coffee, right? This is naturally how things go about. So energetically, it's all the same, right? As above, so below, as within, so without, right? It all makes sense, right? When you think about it. So cleansing is big. 90% of pranic healing is cleansing. Cleansing. I'm just an energetic janitor. I'm just removing dirt about your chakras. I ain't nobody special. I'm just a janitor energetically. I'm like, oh, okay, look at all this dirty gray energy in here. Boom. Oh, the solar plexus is really, really dirty. That's all it is. We just some dirty kids. They didn't tell us about how energy works and all this stuff. They ain't teach us this. So we rolling around with dirty chakras, wondering why we can't make money. And this is why I'm able to make 40 grand from TikTok, right? Since I've been on here, this is how I'm able to help somebody become a millionaire about 2 months ago with all these principles that I apply. This is how I make money, family. I keep my chakras clean, big, strong, and healthy. If you could see energy clairvoyantly and you looked into a room full of millionaires and billionaires, you would see that they all have a big basic chakra, right? You want a lot of money, you need a lot of energy. Where is that energy located? At the base of your spine, your tailbone, your basic chakra. We actually call that your prosperity center. So, if you want to make money, that got to be cleaned out and big, strong, and healthy. That's what I do in the prosperity healing series. You just watch the videos. Like I said, I'm healing you through the videos. This is possible. You guys are spiritual. You know that energy defies time and space. So that's why that's possible. Watch the videos. Boom, I clean you out, blast you with that fresh energy. Like I said, your basic chakra is getting bigger and bigger and bigger by the day. Every day you just keep watching my series. Boom. This is how I was able to make so much money. I was able to leave my job, work for myself full time as a healer. This is how I was able to make that 40 grand from TikTok, like I said, and I have other sources of income. You know what I mean? It's all energy, family. What is going on? Okay. You're always flagging me. But yes, so yeah, basic chakra. You need a clean, healthy basic chakra to make money. That's what the prosperity healing series is. And in there, there's some the technique to heal yourself. You can do healing on yourself, right? You got that, and powerful meditations in there, right? Own meditation, twin hearts. You should already be doing twin hearts if you're on this channel, right? Secret ancient meditation for enlightenment that first and foremost heals the physical body. You keep doing it, your chakras start to, get bigger and cleaner and bigger, and your supernatural abilities that have been laying dormant start to open up and activate, right? My clairvoyance healing series, in less than 2 years, most people are seeing energy just by doing twin hearts meditation every day for 2 years. Grandmaster Chalkok Sui says the average person is most likely seeing energy by then, right? Having some type of clairvoyant experiences by then. My clairvoyance healing series, right? That's me healing your chakras that govern and control your clairvoyant abilities, trying to get you to see energy faster. So I'm just trying to speed up that timeline, right? So, and in my clairvoyance healing series, there's also a technique in there to teach you how to see your soul, right? What you truly look like. that incarnated soul, the reason for your skin glowing, right? We're light beings, that light shining through. Clairvoyance Healing Series, I talk about the first times I saw energy and how it worked for me. Uh, yeah, so Prosperity Healing Series, Money Manifestation Bootcamp, right? Those two series have everything that I was doing that helped me make all that money I was talking about, right? So, like I said, it helped 5,000 people. Let's talk about some of those testimonials. Somebody got my Prosperity Healing Series the next day, 19K. Put a down payment on the house. Another person got the Prosperity Healing Series a week later, 11K. In the store, it's called the Prosperity Healing Series. Somebody else got the Prosperity Healing Series a month later, 13K. Another person was homeless, got my Prosperity Healing Series 2 months later, new job, new apartment. My Money Manifestation Bootcamp, that's a 30-day program to help you make money. You just follow my blueprint, follow my schedule that I give you, that I was, it has all the stuff that I was doing. Because people ask me, hey, B-So, what exactly were you doing to make all that money? I said, perfect, I'll outline it for you. So you just follow all the stuff that I was doing down to the breathing techniques, meditations, physical exercises, all the stuff that I do every day to, keep my chakras clean and healthy and make money, and how I manifest, right? Give you all the stuff that I do. Somebody got my Money Manifestation Bootcamp, less than 7 days in, tripled their income, right? So powerful stuff, family. Like I said, I got 7 healing series, and I just helped somebody become a millionaire about a month and a half ago. He got all 7 of my healing series on my Patreon. After he subscribed to my Patreon, he started trading crypto, was doing BRZEE in between trades, and just watching my healing series, healing videos. 3 weeks later, $1 million. So that's what should happen, family. This is how I make money, so I know all this stuff works, right? So you can see all the proof in my Prosperity Healing Series playlist. And once again, if you want to see all the people I've worked on, all my clients that I've healed through distant healing sessions, right? All my, hundreds of cases that I was talking about, broken bones, STDs, fibroid. I helped somebody heal their own fibroids, right? I taught them the techniques, put in work. 3 weeks later, they sent me x-rays, right? Before and after, right? They had a bunch of little nodules, little nuggets of fibroids, and then boom, 3 weeks later, after they were doing the healing techniques on themselves, the chronic healing, fibroids virtually all gone. It was just one small little speck left. What else? Hearing loss. I got somebody like 20 to 40% of their hearing back in one ear. This is all distant healing sessions, which means I'm just picturing the client in front of me. Boom, boom, boom. Client gets healed. You can see an example of this, right? How I do my sessions, right? In my healings testimonials with the client with the rare form of cancer, right? She wakes up in the morning, texts me, hey, my pain's gone. I'm like, yep, great. That's how it works. That's what's supposed to happen, right? Started doing BRZEE as well, right? She was doing everything that I was teaching. Started making money with BRZEE. She told her family about me. Her mom booked a session. Her mom had insomnia. After I worked on her mom, she was like, hey, that was the best sleep I got in a long time, right? So bunch of great stuff. I'm not special, family. Anybody can do this. And yeah, my Patreon is $5 a month. You can also subscribe for free. What was I about to say? Yeah, I'm not special. The book, like I said, I got the book ready cover to cover. After that, healing cancer patients. The book is called Miracles Through Pranic Healing. Miracles Through Pranic Healing. And if you want to become a certified pranic healer, just Google Pranic Healing Level 1 course near me. We need more healers, family. Please, please, I beg of you, please learn pranic healing. Spread this. My teachers, vision was to have a pranic healer in every family. One pranic healer in every family. That's the mission. That's the goal. You know what I mean? So very easy to learn. Very easy to learn, family. If you can learn how to drive a car, if you got a driver's license, you can learn pranic healing easily. Everything is protocol based. When people book sessions with me, my teacher did all the work. He's clairvoyant, right? Spent 20 to 30 years, right? Just seeing, looking at people's energy bodies and practicing with different color light, different color energies, right? Seeing what works, seeing what protocol, what pattern and series of steps you need to take energetically to heal something, right? He did all the work for us. So all I do is, hey, somebody booked a session, they got diabetes. All I do is look up the diabetes protocol, follow the steps, boom, boom, boom. Discipline will save your life. Discipline will save your life. We have to really be mindful. All this stuff is coming from enlightened masters. I don't know if you know what that means, but these are kind of like the first beings that came into existence, right? There's immortals that walk this earth that was here before time existed type deal. Like we really have to put in perspective on how powerful and serious this stuff is and who it comes from, right? Great, 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 great beings, right? So not religion based, spiritual based, right? Spiritual, right? Everybody has a soul, has a spirit. So we're all spiritual. Religion tends to divide, right? Religion, unfortunately, naturally looks at the differences in between you and I. Spirituality is unifying. It looks at what we all have in common. So spirituality is unifying, and religion naturally is kind of divisive, dividing, right? So spirituality brings people together naturally, and religion kind of tends to separate people. Hey, I knew this firsthand, right? I learned this, had first experience. My mother is a Christian, my father Muslim, right? Christian background, Muslim background. I said, hey, I've just been going to church all my life. Ain't nobody asked me what did I want to do. Nobody asked me, hey, what religion do you want? Nobody, hey, this is what's really going on. Got to college. I read the Quran, Torah, Bible to know that, oh my goodness, these people don't talk to each other. People are crazy. This is really how bad it is. I'm like, goodness, the Quran mentions Jesus more than the Bible, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like, but damn near. I'm like, what are we talking about? Isn't all the three Abrahamic religions? So it tends to divide people. They tend to look at the differences. If you hate somebody, you're not going to look into what they do. And that's when I learned, oh, yeah, you are literally not studying their stuff. I studied all of them, looked into all of them. I'm like, oh, shit, these are all three different perspectives of the same thing. So, but it's all good. It's a starting step. It's a stepping stone. It's pretty much a gateway into spirituality, right? Religion can be a good thing, right? It's only bad when it's, taken, to the extreme, which is with anything. That can be bad with anything. There can be bad, there's spiritual people that can take it to the extreme. You know what I mean? That's where you get cults, right? Super, super spiritual, taking advantage of people, right? So, right here, drink this Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? That's the spiritual extremist, right? So, balance everything in moderation, family, right? Don't hate on nobody. All right. So once again, oh yeah, I didn't finish on my healing series. My anxiety and depression healing series, that's free. It always is, always will be. Anxiety and depression healing series is free. Uh what else we got? The Genie series, that's the technique used by millionaires, right? And like I said, all my stuff is half off right now if you use the discount code SOUL at checkout. SOUL, all capital letters, right? I heal people through videos. This has been proven and documented. Just check my profile, right? And I'm live on YouTube right now. We about to chant this mantra, SHREEM BRZEE. This mantra is my life. This is how I make my money. This is what led me to healing. SHREEM BRZEE. We're about to chant that. I dedicated my whole YouTube to SHREEM BRZEE because I knew that this would make me rich, right? And I wanted to get it on film and track my whole journey to show people how this works for the future. People say, okay, eventually people are going to know that, hey, SHREEM BRZEE is making money. We putting in the work right now. We're spreading this. So once people find out, they're going to need some information. What's the best way? They can just go to B Soul's YouTube and say, hey, that dude that chanted SHREEM BRZEE his whole life, right? This is like generations from now. That dude that chanted SHREEM BRZEE his whole life, and then, he got it all on YouTube, right? Okay, look at him when he was 26 chanting SHREEM BRZEE. Okay, look at him when he's 33 chanting SHREEM BRZEE. Oh, he's a whole different guy. Oh, okay. Oh, look at him when he's 42 still chanting SHREEM BRZEE or whatever. You know what I mean? So, okay, and then you can see you see backgrounds and you see stuff going on, right? Oh, okay, look how he's living. Okay, you see the progression, right? My whole life will be a testimonial, a teaching tool, right? So people that start using SHREEM BRZEE in the future can go, oh, okay, this is what it looks like when you're 2 years into SHREEM BRZEE. This is how much you need to chant. You know what I mean? So, all right, family. SHREEM BRZEE is a mantra. Mantras are sound vibrations that do specific things. SHREEM BRZEE specifically attracts money when you chant it, when you write it, and when you listen to it. Check my page. I got a whole playlist on SHREEM BRZEE, and my YouTube, like I said, is dedicated to SHREEM BRZEE. You can see all my testimonials, all the, times I was making money when it was all fresh, and I was still like, oh yeah, look at the writing SHREEM BRZEE in the morning. Me and my girl go join the gym membership. We both are able to join the gym for, hey, Santa, thank you for the Santa hat, family. Happy holidays. Join a gym membership, get a deal. We both get to join for $1 each. She comes out the locker room. She was like, hey, I found a $20 bill on the ground. I was like, whoa. And this is when we first got there. She walked out the locker room, and everybody was walking past it. She was like, it was weird. It was like I was the only one that saw it. She was like, I guess it was for me. Like, yeah, I guess so. We get to the car. She pulls that $20 bill out and turned it into a freaking 50. She was like, oh, I guess I didn't see it right. I thought that was a 2. It was a 5. It was actually $50 she found on the ground. When have you ever found money on the ground? Okay, whenever you ever found $5 on the ground. Yeah, we done all found a single bill, found a dollar, found maybe a 5. When have you ever found a $20 bill on the ground? When have you ever found a $50 bill on the ground, family? You know what I'm saying? Found money on the ground as a kid, exactly, right? That shows you, hey, right? I'm like, it ain't just SHREEM BRZEE. I'm like, yeah, you could tell the world needs SHREEM BRZEE right now, right? Because it's only when we doing only y'all that do SHREEM BRZEE and all this stuff, right? Y'all start finding money out of nowhere on the ground and stuff like that. But before that, look at your life and look how many times you found money on the ground. For me, it happened as a child. I'm like, the world's getting broke. You don't find money on the ground no more. We do because we're doing SHREEM BRZEE, so it has no choice but to come to us. Sometimes it's just gonna fall on the ground in front of us, right? But before that, I was like, I only found money on the ground like once or twice as a kid. You know, maybe two to 5 times. Just really once or twice that I can really remember, right? So yeah, I'm like, yeah, I don't see people saying, "Oh, I found some money on the ground no more." Yeah, we all, and then it's probably because we use a lot of credit cards and electronic pay now too. People don't carry cash, but just observation. All right, let's get it, family. Oh yeah, so yeah, genie series. That's teaching you how to create genies. That's a technique used by millionaires, right? Creating genies. That's what they do. They don't tell you about all the spiritual stuff they do, right? You start reading. Go read the book that made me rich, really. That I would recommend everybody read. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich. They talking about auras and energy and chakras and stuff and manifesting. You see words like that, you like, what the hell? I thought this book was gonna teach me about business, and you thought that no, because they know the end of the road. If you really want to make money, what's the end all be all? You got to come to guys like us, channels like this, because everything is energy. So you want a lot of money, you're gonna need a lot of energy. And that's what they end up finding out. Your ass got to get spiritual one way or another. So don't think all these people that ain't rich ain't some type of spiritual or have knowledge of it. You ain't gonna have a lot of money or hold on to it unless you know at least about the principle of giving and receiving, which is spiritual teachings. Right? That's why you see the people hit the lottery and then they lose it because they don't know about the energy of giving and receiving. Right? If you don't spread that money out, God will. He's like, all right, you getting greedy? I'll take that shit. People need it. All right, boom. You ain't gonna feed the people, I will. You know what I mean? That's why I tell y'all to give before God makes you. God's everywhere, right? All right, let's get it, family. Like I said, clairvoyance healing series. That's me trying to get you to see energy faster. We do twin hearts on here. You should be seeing energy in 2 years or less just from doing twin hearts. Clairvoyance healing series. I'm just trying to speed that up for you. Clean out your chakras that govern and control your clairvoyant abilities, which is the ones up top in your head, right? This is your spiritual eye, right? With the forehead. It's like your movie screen up here. That's why you see yogis. When they meditate, you see the whites of their eyes because their eyes are turned up. You have chakras in your eyes. Energy comes out your eyes. When you turn your eyes up, you're energizing your forehead chakra, which is your clairvoyant, your true third eye. Not right here in the center of the forehead. It's the forehead chakra. This is the ajna chakra, right? This is your control center. That's why it's really reverence. Why it's, the mistaken third eye. This is the powerful chakra, right? This controls all the other chakras. But this is what you see with the forehead chakra. So when they got their white eyes turned up, boom, or somebody's about to leave the body when they pass away, and their eyes roll up in the back of their head, yeah, it's because their eyes is rolling up looking at that forehead chakra because, boom, that's that tunnel of light. They're looking at their spiritual cord. That's why they see, oh, that white light. Oh, don't go towards the light. Don't, no, go towards the light. That light is you. That's just your spiritual cord. You're just seeing your tunnel of light, your higher soul up there connected, right, by your spiritual cord coming down to the incarnated soul. And it's a bridge, little, they call that the little Antakatkaru, I don't know how to pronounce, but yeah, bridge of light. Pretty much, it's your spiritual cord, incarnated soul drives this physical body. Incarnated soul, connected by the spiritual cord, tunnel of light, right? Cord of light, going up to the higher soul, which is your spirit, the God part of you, right? The God you that you don't have full access to yet unless you start meditating and open that spiritual cord up, and the higher soul can flow down and start driving and running the show instead of the physical body. Most people, spiritual cord is thin, thin, thin. It's like a hairline thin. You see that? You can barely see. That's how thin people's spiritual cord, clairvoyant, can barely see it, right? You start doing twin hearts meditation. Okay, maybe it starts to get thick. Maybe it's not as the thickness of a pinky. And you keep doing twin hearts, keep doing, maybe the thickness of a thumb. These spiritual masters, the light coming down is so thick it covers the head. That's why their head disappears. You start meditating with Grandmaster Chalkog Sue, people were like, where did his head go? So much light coming down. Average person, it's like a thin piece of hair, really, really thin cord, right? Got to meditate so the higher soul can, right? So we got the clairvoyance healing series. Like I said in there, I talk about the first times I saw energy. Then there's a technique to teach you how to see your soul. We got the 11 chakra healing series. Work on the 11 chakras. All the 11 chakras control all the major organs. Heal the 11 chakras, pretty much heal the entire body. What else we got? Back pain healing series, business healing series. Right now, the back pain healing series, that was the first one I dropped. I made a video on my old TikTok. I said, hey, just watch this video and I'm gonna heal your back pain. Let's see what happens. Then it went viral enough to where dozens of people commented and said, hey, my back pain's gone, back pain's gone, back pain's gone. I knew that was what should have happened. I knew that was the case. I just needed confirmation, right? I came on TikTok, and I found another pranic healer. She was doing the headache protocol. She healed my headache through the video. So I'm like, I just needed the proof. I just needed the documentation, right? So before I go experimenting around other people, right? I always double check my work, right? I know things work, but I'm just a spiritual scientist, right? So I don't like to think twice, right? And then also with experimentation, trial and error, you're learning. That's how you learn, family, right? Trial and error, that's just experience. That's how we learn as souls, is through experience, right? You don't just incarnate one time and live one lifetime and just and you're enlightened. No, you come back and say, ah, damn, I messed up. Ah, let me come back and do it again. Let me get it right. Ah, I fucked up again. Nah, let me come back and get it right. Let me keep trying. Let me keep trying. Let me keep trying. Let me keep trying. You naturally, as a soul, persistence is built into you. So don't think that you can't achieve and hit your target and accomplish anything that you want, right? So back pain healing series, like I said, yeah, when viral, got dozens of comments. Back pain is gone, back pain is gone, back pain is gone, back pain is gone. So that's when I dropped all the other healing series, right? Um, like I said, anxiety and depression healing series is free. And yeah, all right, family. Without further ado, let's make this money. Let me finish my oatmeal real quick. Some energy. All right. Let's get in a comfortable position and just relax. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. And family, if you got any friends or family in pain and need, injured or anything like that, need help making money, this is what I do. I do distant healing sessions on people. I heal them like that and help them make money that way, right? I do distant healing sessions for money as well, not just the healing series, right? The videos, whatever it is, doesn't matter how severe it is, family, everything is energy. So everything can be healed to a certain degree, right? Check my healings testimonials playlist, family, right? You can see my teacher healing that paralyzed woman in less than 10 minutes. You can see a person with heart cancer. After 2 months of pranic healing sessions, the heart cancer is gone. So pranic healers, we can heal stuff, family. So if somebody's falling apart, it does not need to happen, right? There was recently a person on TikTok that passed away, man. I reached out to him. He had, cancer. I was trying to do healing on him. I'm like, man, he said, oh, no, I'm good, brother. It's in God's hands. It's like, damn, man. That be the thing with cancer. Cancer is really tricky. It's really karmic. Cancer is. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why a lot of, you know, patients can get healed. You know what I'm saying? But with cancer, it's more so that has to do with the soul and its karma, and that's why I can literally come up to somebody and said, hey man, look, I done healed what you got, fam. Like I done shrunk breast tumors. I done worked on patients with rare forms of cancer and gave them relief and results. And you know what I'm saying? I can help you, fam. Ah, fam, I'm good. Appreciate it, brother. It's in God's hands. I'm yes, praying all that. But yes, God also created beings that came down here that can do miraculous healing. Use all your resources, family. That's just showing you that it's karmic. I literally directly said, hey, I can heal you. I should look at my page. I have all the proof. You can see all the miraculous healing going down by chronic healers like myself and others. And still say, oh no, I'm good. If that's not karma, that's God going, hey, that's his higher, that's his higher beings and his sat guru, his spiritual teacher, putting a blockage on him, saying, hey, even though this healer came to you, you got a lesson that you need to learn right now. And this is what that C word is doing. It's helping you learn that lesson that you signed up for. That's what any severe ailments and all that stuff you can guarantee, right? Even to minor things, right? And unless it's something like maybe like a hangnail, a little scratch or something, anything, pain, injury that's severe is pre-planned as a soul before you came down here to existence. So you say, hey, let me sign up for leukemia. I just want that experience. I just want this to teach me. So cancer is really severe. So that's definitely what the soul, a lot of the times is. So it's nothing a healer like me can do, right? You see, I'm like, hey, I probably would have worked on him and he still probably, would have, I just would have been able to extend his life out maybe some more months. But his soul signed up to leave this body from that ailment. That's a lot of the case, a lot of the times with, severe things like cancer, just to FY, just throwing it out there to let you guys know how that works, energetically and karmically, right? Because I used to beat myself up, right? I just figured out it's all karmic because when I get clients with the C word, right, they don't stick around for long, right? Which is what's necessary. It's going to take months of healing, right? Months. So that doesn't happen. I'm only able to work on them for a little bit and I get to them. They come to me when it's already a little bit too late, right? When it's already, things are already, right? They either already kind of old, which is, older people have weaker chakras that they can't hold as much energy as, a regular, healthy, vibrant, younger person. So I got weaker chakras to work with, which is, much harder. And, because you're really healing yourself. I'm just providing energy, cleaning out the dirty energy, chakras heal themselves, But I mean, but it just takes more work, takes more energy. So, they're already probably older. They're probably, in the late stages, stage 4, stage whatever, it's already probably too late when they found me and I started the sessions. They're in hospice, few of them, so I'm like, okay. And that's for me because I'm over here trying to run around thinking I'm Superman, and that's not the case, right? Ain't no martyr syndrome, ain't no, we don't go saving people. People save themselves, right? Pranic healing is just a gateway into spirituality. When I do healing on people and all this stuff, sometimes they go, "Oh, what's this bright white light I see? Oh my goodness, what? Yeah, that's you. Yeah, look into that. Do this Twin Hearts meditation. This is what I do. This is why I'm able to heal you. Hey, all right." And then boom, then they on their spiritual path now. You know what I mean? If they weren't already, or it's accelerates your spiritual evolution, right? It's all spiritual. This is more than healing, family. It's bigger than healing, right? I'm just doing this stuff so I can show you, hey, look what's possible. I'm doing stuff I used to watch on YouTube videos because I'm trying to teach people. I'm trying to liberate souls. I'm trying to help souls remember who they are. So I'm like, hey, instead of me, oh, watch this video. No, truly, nah, sit down. Let me see them chakras. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, what was that? Yeah, yeah, that pain's gone, right? Yeah, yeah, it's pranic healing. Yeah, this is what years of meditation does, right? Not really. The average person, anybody can do pranic healing. I'm just saying, like, the more you meditate, the more powerful you get as a healer. So, all right, sorry, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you, B. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Yes, the book is a great start. Check my pin video or check my Telegram. Join my free Telegram if you are interested in pranic healing and making money. Right? I got free tips on pranic healing and making money, free resources in there. Join my Telegram. Free. Yeah. The book is called Miracles Through Pranic Healing. That's what I got. I read it cover to cover, started practicing with the techniques. After that, like I said, I got to the point I could heal my girlfriend's period cramps every month. She ain't even got to be in front of me no more, right? I just be doing distant healing on her 10, 15 minutes later, right? Period cramps are gone, right? So, anybody can do this, family. Like I said, yeah, I got the book. I was just practicing with the techniques. Didn't even take the class yet. Was already healing cancer patients and stuff just by reading the book and just doing a crap ton of healing on people. Practicing and practicing and practicing. Right? Practice makes permanent. All right. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Check my pin videos and my playlist to see all this miraculous healing and stuff. People making money. You can see the first time I got pranic healing on camera. My friend's mom had a sprained ankle. She knew I was doing pranic healing. She was spiritual too. My spiritual mama called me over there and said, "Hey, can you work on me?" I said, "Yes, I can." After 5, 10 minutes, she was like, "Hey, I feel a burst of energy shoot up my leg." And then she was like, "Hey, the pain's gone." Right? That's in my pin videos. And once again, you can see my teacher healing that paralyzed woman in my Healings Testimonials playlist again. Think and Grow Rich, that's just on how to make money, right? That's what helped me make money on my journey. That really helped me. All right. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. You're already rich, family. Visualize your entire body full of golden white light. You have all the money you want, and you have all the money you need. There is only abundance. So be it. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. You're already rich. Visualize it now. See yourself walking into the bank and withdrawing thousands and thousands of dollars. There is only abundance. See yourself walking into your favorite restaurant and ordering whatever you want off the menu. There is only abundance. See yourself walking into your favorite store and being able to buy anything you want. There is only abundance. Now, so be it. You're already rich right now. So be it. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you for the gifts, family. Love y'all. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you so much, family. Love y'all. Just forgot to take the trash out, family. I'm gonna go run and do this real quick. Yeah, I'll leave YouTube up. Y'all can hop on YouTube. I'm gonna close TikTok for me. You know what I'm saying? I'll step away. I come back. That should be gone. No, not TikTok either. But yeah, so I'll just restart the live stream when I get back. All right, family. Let me take this trash out. Sorry about that. All right. All right. Trash time. Yeah, y'all don't go nowhere. Keep chanting. Cool. Still going. This TikTok going real quick. All right, family. Let's hop back into it. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. If you're new, SHREEM, BRZEE is a mantra. Mantras are sound vibrations that do specific things. SHREEM, BRZEE specifically attracts money when you chant it, when you write it, and when you listen to it. Chanting is the most powerful. Writing is next up. Write it in red ink. Then listening, right? Chanting, most powerful. Writing, listening. Been doing this mantra 7 years. It saved my life, made me a lot of money. Check my YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. It tracks my whole journey with SHREEM, BRZEE. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. You're already rich. Visualize it now. See yourself making lots and lots of money. There is only abundance. BRZEE, SHREEM, 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 BRZEE. Once again, if you're new, I'm a pranic healer. I've healed cancer patients, broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, hearing loss, breast tumors, all kinds of stuff. Check my pin videos and my playlist videos. Learn pranic healing. Book a session if you need healing, right? I do distant healing, which means that my clients aren't physically in front of me. I just picture them in front of me. Boom, 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 and the client gets healed. Energy is able to go anywhere in the universe, right? We're all floating in this sea of oneness, in this sea of energy that connects us all. So you can heal anybody wherever that in the universe, right? So check my pin videos and my playlist videos. I've worked on hundreds and hundreds of clients, right? Been doing this for about 4 years now, right? Check my pin videos and my playlist videos. Learn pranic healing, family. We need more healing. Need more healers, sorry. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. And once again, everything on my website is still half off right now, 50% off with that discount code SOUL. SOUL, all capital letters. All my healing series are $5 each, $2.50 with that discount. Like I said, I heal people through videos as well. This has been proven and documented if you check my pin videos and my playlist videos. I heal people through videos. This is how I help them make money. My Prosperity Healing Series and my Money Manifestation Bootcamp, those 2 healing series alone has helped over 5,000 souls. 5,000 people. You can see the proof in the pudding in my Prosperity Healing Series playlist. You'll see all the people I've already helped make a lot of money with these 2 programs that are only $5. So, Prosperity Healing Series, somebody got that. Next day, $19K. Put a down payment on a house. Change their life. In the Prosperity Healing Series, I'm clearing out your money blockages, right? Clearing out that dirty, diseased energy that's preventing you from making money, then blasting you and providing you with fresh energy, right? Fresh prana from the universe, from God. So, this is the principle behind making money, family. Everything is energy. You got a money problem, you got an energy problem. It's all located at the base of the spine, your tailbone. We call that your basic chakra, your prosperity center, right? That's what I heal in the Prosperity Healing Series, cleaning out that basic chakra. Every day that you watch it, your basic chakra is getting cleaner and bigger and bigger. To have a lot of money, right? If you want a big bank account, you need a big basic chakra, right? If you could see energy and you looked into a room full of millionaires and billionaires, you would see the same thing, that they all have a big basic chakra, right? This is why I'm able to help people make so much money. I literally just helped somebody become a millionaire about a month and a half, 2 months ago. After he got all 7 of my healing series, he went crazy, right? You only need the Prosperity Healing Series and the Money Manifestation Bootcamp if you're trying to make money. But he got all 7 of them just to be safe, I guess. He subscribed to my Patreon. I have all 7 of my healing series on my Patreon for $5 a month. So he subscribed there, started trading crypto, was doing SHREEM BRZEE in between trades, and then boom, the rest is history. 3 weeks later, $1 million. Till this day, he's currently a millionaire crypto trader making profits on the daily. Right. So this is all the stuff that I do to help me make money, right? All my stuff that I do I made over 40 grand from TikTok, right? So far, I think made enough money to leave my 9 to 5, work for myself full time, right? SHREEM BRZEE, been doing this for 7 years, right? Year 5 is when I became a pranic healer full time, and my income took off like a rocket because my energy was getting stronger and bigger, right? I was doing a lot of Twin Hearts meditation. So that's why I tell y'all to do Twin Hearts, so you can get that energy strong and big. Big basic chakra, big bank account, right? All right, let's get it. SHREEM BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. You're already rich. Visualize it now. See yourself making lots and lots of money. You have all the money you want. You have all the money you need. There is only abundance. So be it. Thank you for the gifts, family. Once again, if you're new, SHREEM BRZEE is a mantra that attracts money when you chant it, when you write it, and when you listen to it. Thousands of testimonials online. Just Google it, YouTube it, research it. Making people rich every day. SHREEM BRZEE, 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 SHREEM BRZEE. You're already rich. Visualize it now. You're already rich. So be it. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you for the gifts, family. Once again, I'm a pranic healer. I've healed cancer patients, broken bones, breast tumors, fibroids, hemorrhoids, STDs, breast tumors, all kinds of stuff, family. I got somebody 20 to 40% of their hearing back in one ear after I healed their IBS. Check out my Healings Testimonials playlist. Check all my playlists and all my pin videos. All my playlists, all my pin videos. Learn about pranic healing. Please learn pranic healing. If you need healing, book a session for yourself or for your family members, right? I can heal severe, serious ailments and all that stuff just because pranic healing is very powerful. I've been taught by the best, right? Enlightened master. So anybody can do this, family. I'm not special, right? Pranic healing. Just get the book Miracles Through Pranic Healing by Grandmaster Chalkok Sui, and or take the class Pranic Healing Level 1 course near me. Google it. It's in almost every major country, state, city, right? Somewhere near you. We need more healers, family. You can see my teacher, Grandmaster Chalkok Sui, healing that paralyzed woman in less than 10 minutes on my page, right in my playlist. You can see me healing my friend's mom's sprained ankle in less than 10 minutes, right? She was like, hey, I feel a burst of energy shoot up my leg, and then the pain went away, right? Check it out. Learn pranic healing, family. We need more healers. Yes, Google pranic, P-R-A, like prana, like energy, pranic healing. And Google SHREEM, BRZEE. Nice, nice. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE. Once again, all my healing series, right? I heal people through videos. This has been proven and documented, right? I have 7 healing series. I have 2 that help you make money, my prosperity healing series and my money manifestation bootcamp. Every single one of my healing series right now is $5 each. If you use my discount code SOUL, SOUL, all caps, you get everything on my website half off, which means that you can get those healing series for $2.50, family. All my healing series for $2 each. I just helped somebody become a millionaire about a month and a half ago. He got all 7 of my healing series on Patreon for $5 a month, right? So once he subscribed to my Patreon, he was doing my healing series, SHREEM, BRZEE, and then he was trading crypto. 3 weeks later, he became a millionaire. So all of my healing series are on my Patreon as well. All 7 of them, like I said, $5 a month. You can subscribe for free as well as a free option. Join my free Telegram if you're interested in tips on making money, free tips on making money, free tips on healing, my free Telegram. Follow me on YouTube. YouTube tracks my whole journey with SHREEM, BRZEE. Like I said, I've been doing this mantra 7 years. It saved my life, made me a lot of money, right? My Genie series, right? That's a technique used by millionaires, creating genies to help you generate prosperity. Back pain healing series, we got that. 11 chakra healing series, business healing series. During the pandemic, somebody was about to have to shut their business down. Came to a pranic healer like myself and got their business healed, right? That's because your business, just like you and I, it has its own energy, has its own consciousness, just like everything, most things. So your business can get healed. Got their business healed. Not only did they not have to shut it down, but they made more money that month than they ever had the whole time while they were open. So they got their business healed and it saved it, and they made record-breaking sales that month. So got that for y'all, $2. We got the, like I said, Genie series, back pain healing series, business healing series, money manifestation bootcamp, prosperity healing series. Yeah. And the prosperity healing series, money manifestation bootcamp, that just has all the stuff in it that I was doing to help me make all that money I just talked about. Somebody got my money manifestation bootcamp. It's a 30-day program. I lay out a schedule for you of all the stuff that I was doing that helped me make all that money I was telling you, right? 40 grand from TikTok, just TikTok alone, right? Got plenty more sources of income. So, yeah, prosperity healing series, money manifestation bootcamp. Like I said, you just follow the schedule I give you. It's all the stuff that I was doing, down to the breathing techniques, physical exercises, meditations, how many SHREEM BRZEEs I chant right every day, all that stuff, right? Map it out for you. Just follow the schedule. Somebody got the money manifestation bootcamp. Less than 7 days in, they tripled their income. So powerful stuff, family. If you need that extra help, it's there for you. Like I said, use that discount code first. Use it first before you buy anything. SOUL, all capital letters. I also got distant healing sessions on there. I got consultations. I got crystals, right? Crystals. Keep some crystals on you, family. Like I said, watch my recent video. I talk about how powerful crystals are and how they protect you with the violet light from the amethyst and the pink light from the rose quartz. Keep you protected. Keep your energy good, right? I stopped wearing crystals. I stopped doing all this little energy stuff. My solar plexus started taking a beat down, right? So, yeah. That's why you see me eating this oatmeal, right? I got to keep my solar plexus happy. I was running along with dirty chakras, right? So all that extra help is there if you need it, family. Just use that discount code SOUL for half off. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Young SB, what's good, fam? SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Oh, the clairvoyance healing series. I got the clairvoyance healing series. That's me trying to get you to see energy, right? Open up your clairvoyant abilities, all those supernatural abilities that have been laying dormant. I'm trying to open up and activate those for you. Telekinesis, telepathy, psychic, powers, clairvoyance, clairaudience, all the clairs, right? Clair Huxtable, right? All them clairs. So your chakras in your head, your upper chakras are the ones that control and govern those clairvoyant abilities. In the clairvoyance healing series, I'm just cleaning out those chakras and blasting them with energy, trying to get it cleaner and stronger and bigger so those powers and those abilities, clairvoyance activates, right? On this channel, we do Twin Hearts meditation, which is a secret ancient meditation for enlightenment. You do it first and foremost, it starts to heal your physical body. You keep doing it, all your supernatural abilities that have been laying dormant start to open up and activate, i.e., clairvoyance, seeing energy, astral travel, remote viewing, seeing higher beings, angels traveling the universe, right? Going to different star systems, seeing your higher beings, going to the fifth dimension and above where there's no negativity so you can get teachings and study with the higher beings and the masters and the teachers, right? Instead of playing around in the fourth dimension in the astral plane, right? Maybe you don't know where you're at. Maybe you don't know you're in the fourth dimension and not the fifth, right? Where there's still doo-doo and crud and crap beings in the fourth dimension, and you're still over there seeing spooky guys, and you don't know how to excel and go higher than that vibration. You're still in the lower worlds, right? Start to learn and learn how to get past that, right? So, clairvoyance healing series, I'll talk about the first times I saw energy, how it worked for me, right? There's also a technique in there to teach you how to see your soul, what you truly look like, right? That incarnated soul. We're all light beings. That light is shining through, right? It's actually the reason for your skin glowing, right? Your soul is actually in here. Connected by your spiritual cord going up, up, up to your higher soul, which is pretty much the God self of you. You know what I'm saying? The part of you that's one with God that's in heaven, right? And that oneness where you came from, where we all came from. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Yep, it's just a little meat suit that we borrowing for limited time until we just use this little meat suit to learn lessons through experience, through physical experience. Boom, and then we do it again, and however many times we need to reach enlightenment and learn all the lessons we need until we stop and are done. All right. At least physically with the physical bodies, right? The learning never stops. You're eternal. You exist forever. I don't know if you know that. You're eternal, so the learning never stops, right? You can never stop, right? God is right. So what they say, the universe is ever expanding, right? Energy can't be created or destroyed, right? It's always moving, it's always right. Standing still is not the soul, is not godlike, right? Sitting around stagnation, right? that's when I get called because that energy is stagnating. It's just stuck, right? Move that body. All right. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Hey, self-care goddess. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Once again, if you're new, I'm a pranic healer. I done healed cancer patients, broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, breast tumors, rare forms of cancer, hearing loss. I got somebody 20 to 40% of their hearing in one ear. Recently healed pneumonia, right? That's a lot of mucus in the lungs. Doctor stuck a tube down her throat, checked, said, hey, it's all clear. I don't see any mucus, right? That's a win, right? Worked on all kinds of stuff, family. If you need healing, book a session with me. All those healings testimonials in my playlist, right? All those people that you see that I worked on, right? I've worked on hundreds of cases at this point. Like I said, all those examples, those were distant healing sessions. I have never met these people in real life. These people were not physically in front of me. How energy healing works, how distant healing works is an energy healer can make a distant healing session just as powerful as an in-person session. And that's what I got to be able to do, right? I got to the point where I could heal my girlfriend's period cramps and she ain't even in the room, right? So anybody can do this. Like I said, I'm not special, but all those testimonials that you see, those were distant healing sessions. The healer just pictures the client in front of them, right? Probably I'm just picturing you about a foot tall in front of me, and I'm just doing healing on you, boom, and then I'm picturing specific chakras or areas of your body in front of me, zooming in, and I'm just working on them like that. I do my sessions at night. You can see the example with the patient with the rare form of cancer. I do my sessions at night while the body is more receptive to energy. That's because your incarnated soul is out the way. You know what I'm saying? Your conscious self is out of body, right? You flying around in the astrals. So you're out the way. So your body, your chakras, and your aura is wide open and receptive to energy. So it's perfect for healing, right? So you can see a client with the rare form of cancer wakes up in the morning and she texts me all excited. Hey, my pain's gone. I'm like, great. That's how it works. That's what's supposed to happen, family. So if you need any healing, right, book a session with me, right? Like I said, use that discount code. Everything's half off right now. I really want you guys to learn, though. Really want you to learn pranic healing. I'm not special. Anybody can do this. Not hard to learn. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Yes, I can heal myself. Chronic healing is so amazing because we don't use our own energy. So just becoming a pranic healer, right? You heal yourself. All you got to do is just get busy. If you're booked and busy, I've been healing people probably low key kind of nonstop since I started, family. I'm always booked, which is good because we don't use our own energy in pranic healing, right? There's so much energy around you for free. Why would you? Divine spiritual energy from God, right? Coming down. We got air prana, solar prana, earth prana from the ground, right? Free sources of energy, right? All you got to do is just step outside, maybe tap in, right? Take a deep breath. That's free prana. So we don't use our own energy. We're using energy from God and then our external environment. So because that's the case, the energy has to flow through me first before it hits you, before it hits the client. The amazing thing about that is that's the energy that I'm healing you with. So if it has to pass through me first, guess what? The pranic healer and the client both get healed. So me just doing my job, I'm like over here just, oh, I don't really got to do much healing on myself. As long as I keep healing everybody else, that right there is a direct example of the law of correspondence. Like I told you guys, I said, hey, you want to be rich? Help somebody else get rich. You want to get rid of your anxiety? Go help somebody else get rid of your anxiety, their anxiety rather. See if yours is still there. This is the law of karma, the law of correspondence, the law of whatever you put out there comes back to you. You are not allowed to have anxiety if you keep helping people heal theirs. Physically, mechanically, how that would actually look is you probably helping people solve their anxiety. You probably end up figuring out how it works and how to solve it just by trying to help. God is going to guide you. That's why I didn't know this. I didn't know that, right? You start to learn more about it just by helping, right? You want to learn something to the fullest, go teach it. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not that good at it. I don't know that much about it. Yes, exactly. That's why you need to teach it. You need to teach it. I don't know everything about SHREEM BRZEE. I mean, I know a lot, but I don't know everything, right? I've just been doing this a while. I don't know everything. I still don't. Fraction, because there's always more to learn, first off. But if you want to learn it, teach it, because by teaching it, boom, now you learn more about it. You learn more about the subject, right? That's how it spiritually works, right? Because it's called the law of entitlement. These are spiritual laws, these are universal laws in metaphysical science that we're dealing with. You're not allowed to have anxiety if you make it your life's mission to go get rid of other people's anxiety. I'm not allowed to be broke if I made it my job to come on here every day and help people not be broke and get them rich. B Soul's not allowed to be broke. So that's a direct, right? Law of correspondence. You be a pranic healer, you keep healing people, you get healed. I'm over here healing you guys. Hey, my back feels great. I ain't do shit. I just was working on this person. I'm not interested in being clairvoyant, seeing energy and all this stuff, but I'm just doing my job. As a pranic healer, all this energy is flowing through me. My chakras are constantly getting cleaned out and bigger. All of a sudden, I'm doing a healing session. Oh, me and the client both saw his past life. Interesting. I'm just doing my job, doing meditation every day, twin hearts like I'm supposed to. Oh, I'm seeing I'm seeing light coming off my hands. I'm seeing pink light coming out my hands. Amazing. I don't care for it. I'm just doing my job. Energy constantly passing through you and your chakras constantly getting cleaned out. This stuff has to happen. It happens, it actually happens faster when you're not focused on it. Right. So just some FYI, some food for thought, just some information on how that works. All right, let's get it. But the case with people that look gifted and looks like it's just natural to them or whatever, everybody can have any abilities activated at any time, right? But the case where somebody's just a natural clairvoyant, a natural psychic, a natural healer, a natural whatever, that's a sign that you've already been doing this in past lives. Whatever you've already accomplished and acquired in past life, as far as abilities, they get handed right back to you in your recent and current lifetime. It'll just look like, oh, I just was drawn to pranic healing. Oh, I just really love crystals. Oh, I love healing. I'm just so interested in healing. Now your ass done been a shaman. You done been a white witch. You done been a healer. You done been already. You probably was in Salem. Who knows? It's just a sign, right? You attracted to what you was already doing. But more so, what that is your higher beings and your angelic guides, right? We all have a Sat Guru, one in primary, permanent spiritual teacher. Common man calls him your guardian angel. That's actually your spiritual teacher. Mine is Grandmaster Chalkog Sui. This is your spirit guide. This is your teacher, your master, right? Everybody has one, as well as a whole team of helpers, a whole team of angelic helpers. So don't ever think you're out here alone, right? Don't piss your angels off saying, oh, I'm by myself. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I'm so alone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Meditate and take a look around. You got angels over your shoulder trying to hit you upside the head saying, hey, your ass ain't alone. I'm right here. So, what was I saying? Uh, uh, that was a question. What was I saying? Okay, we good. Sorry, yeah, I forgot what I was saying, family. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was whatever you needed to hear. I'll probably remember. All right, let's make this money, family. Oh no, yeah, the higher beings, they uh whatever you acquired in past lifetimes, it gets handed to you. That's why somebody look like a natural psychic. They just have already been doing it, so they'll be pushed towards a route where they reactivate those powers again. It's really your spiritual teacher, right? Your Sat Guru going, hey, before you incarnated, we signed up for June 24th, 2026. You're going to have your first enlightenment. You're going to see a bright white light while you're meditating. And then that's going to be, you're going to be back in the spiritual realm. This is going to be things like this, these milestones, it's not a little deal. It's not just like, oh, yeah, I had that outer body experience or I had sleep paralysis. No, these are big deals. These are planned out milestones and scenarios and instances in a person's life, right? This is all spiritual. These are spiritual milestones. So, in the case of somebody having sleep paralysis, what you might not know is that during sleep paralysis, and oh, I see a demon in the corner. I see red eyes, or that may or may not be true. That may or may not be true, right? I've had sleep paralysis before. I didn't see any red eyes, but I'm sensitive to energy. I can always feel. I'm a feeler, right? I'm a feeler, right? See stuff here and there. I can see energy a little bit, yeah. But my thing was, I was always feel. I like to feel. I was always, yeah. I could just, I could. Something don't feel right. I feel like, right. I always had sensitive hands, sensitive body, right. So when I had sleep paralysis, I'm like, I don't see nothing, but I really know it's a motherfucker right in this corner. I could feel it. I could feel a presence. I know for sure something is over there. Something for sure is in that corner. You know what I'm saying? And you see no red eyes or nothing like that. But I'm like, oh, okay. I see what people are talking about. Having knowledge on it now, currently, right now that the now that the experienced and digested and I had proper teachings, what you most likely are experiencing, that demon in the corner with the red eyes, that's actually your spiritual teacher. Or, one of your angelic guides, somebody that's looking out for you. Because, like I said, these scenarios and these experiences are pre-planned. So that's really that's really your spirit guide in the corner over there. He ducked off like, all right, I'm just trying to make sure they don't freak out right now because this is a very heavy spiritual experience. I don't want them having this experience and then getting scared and then they run far away from spirituality. They never meditate again. They never try to astral project. They're over there making sure that this whole experience goes down correctly and safely and how it should. So their ass is hiding in the corner, but you can see them or you can feel them. You know what I'm saying? That's just your spirit guide doing their job, guiding you, protecting you, watching you. It's not because I'm like, I feel a presence, but it didn't feel malevolent. Like it didn't feel malicious. I'm just like, I can definitely feel somebody is fucking over there. You know what I'm saying? I felt that. So I'm like, oh, okay. That's just because I'm like, yeah. And it didn't feel like it was nefarious or anything evil or bad or negative. I'm just like, no. I just know something is definitely over there. So that's your spirit guides. That's your angelic helpers. Just looking out for you. Right? Now, I don't know you personally, so I don't know what you do and the energy you carry and the beings that are attached to you. So it could be the case where it is a negative entity over there. But most times it's just one of your helpers looking out for you, trying to watch you. All right. Let's get it, family. SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you. SHREEM, BRZEE. 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 Oh, you wasn't scared, just unsettled sometimes. I don't know if you're talking about sleep paralysis, but me, sleep paralysis, I was terrified. I was freaked out. I was scared. I was like, I was like, oh my God. What that is all sleep paralysis is you're either, yeah, I should have expanded on this. So don't worry about sleep paralysis. It's nothing negative. It's nothing to be scared of, family. What happens is you are either experiencing the astral body, your astral self coming back into the physical body, and you're aware and you're conscious of it and you're awake while that's happening, while your soul is coming, while your astral body, while your soul is coming back into the body, right? You're just aware of it. Or your soul is leaving the body, right? It's going out or coming back in. That's all that's happening. Your astral self, your astral body, right? You have several layers of energy bodies. A lot of us ain't, too advanced. Some of y'all might be, it's either your astral body or your mental body. You're out flying in the cosmos in the astral realm or the mental realm. When you come back, boom. What happens is the physical body is smart. Don't ever doubt how smart this mother is. It puts your body to sleep and paralyzes all your muscles. So your body, so you don't act out your dreams, your body goes paralyzed. So you're not out acting out your dreams. That's where you get sleep paralysis. You done woke up while your body's and then shut itself off, and you was aware of this mechanism, and you was aware of this system. You didn't know, hey, oh shit, my body turned off. I didn't know my body turns off at night and paralyzes my muscles so I don't act out my dreams. Yeah. And kids are very hyperactive. Kids got a whole lot of energy. And right, that's why my dad used to tell me, don't ever go to sleep if you ain't tired. That's what I did. I was like, man, I done meditated. I done, did all this stuff. Watched all the YouTube videos, right? Watched all my rabbit hole little YouTube videos. This was years ago, right? First waking up. Like, man, I'm bored, right? Saturday night, did everything. Ain't no nothing. I'm like, oh well. Let me just go to sleep. I'm bored. I'm so damn bored. Let me just go to sleep and try and wake up in the morning. So I was a little broke college student. I'm like, kind of hungry, right? Stomach was empty, energy was cleared out, right? I was too conscious, too awake. I'm like, I kind of do want something to eat, but I'm broke, so can't get nothing to eat. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Wake up in the morning and go get some free breakfast at the cafeteria. So I tried to put myself to sleep. No, I was fully awake, fully conscious. So I'm trying to go to sleep. So boom, sleep paralysis, right? I woke up and I was in the spiritual realm. I didn't know it though, till it was a whole little. I got a story I want to tell now and take up y'all's time. But yeah, you're either experiencing your astral self coming back into your body or going out, and your body just is paralyzed, so you don't move around and act that stuff out, right? So yeah, all right. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you do act out your dreams, right? That's what we call it's where you get sleepwalking, right? Moving around in your sleep. Thank you so much, Divine Goddess. Thank you so much for the gifts. Love y'all. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Hey, what mantra did they quote? Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, everybody, for the gifts. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you, Claire. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Yeah, which word was it? I know it wasn't SHREEM, BRZEE that you heard. I'm sure it wasn't. It couldn't have been SHREEM, BRZEE. If SHREEM, BRZEE, you heard that on the show on Netflix, then I might stop live streaming today. You heard SHREEM, BRZEE on TV. If you did, and it wasn't a documentary. If that is the case, then that is very, very, very big news. That's crazy, man. I don't watch enough TV then if that's the case as well. SHREEM, BRZEE is out in movies. If that is the case, family, yeah, that means we doing our job. But I don't think so. Okay, that's very interesting. I'm gonna have to look at that. Yeah, send me the links if you can or something. Send me where to go to see that. Very interested. That's cool. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. What? Man. Okay. Use another person. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Wow. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Once again, if you're new, I heal people through videos. All my healing series, right, are $5 each right now. Everything on my website is half off with the discount code SOUL, SOUL, all caps. So you can get all my healing series for $2.50 each right now. I have 7 of them. I literally just helped somebody become a millionaire after he got all 7 of my healing series. This happened about a month and a half ago, right? I have 2, right? He was trying to make money. There's only 2 healing series you need to get if you're trying to make money, right? Which is my prosperity healing series and my money manifestation boot camp. But he got all 7 of them. I guess he just wanted all the healing, like he just wanted to be safe or whatever. But he said, "Hey, I saw you had it on sale on my Patreon for $5 a month." So he subscribed to my Patreon, and then he started trading crypto, and then 3 weeks later he became a millionaire. So he wanted me to tell y'all this is coming straight from him. So SHREEM, BRZEE, my healing series, powerful family, right? As we know. So if you need that extra help, family, like I said, all my healing series, $2 each right now with that discount code. Got the Prosperity Healing Series, Money Manifestation Bootcamp. You bought it? Nice, nice, family. Just do them every day. And make sure you exercise a lot. Twin Hearts meditation is very powerful, right? Meditation is there, very powerful. Twin Hearts is very powerful. So generates a lot of energy. So to prevent chronic congestion, right? Prevent that energy from getting congested rather. Uh, um, Exercise, right? Exercise flushes out all that stagnant energy that could, start to cause problems over time if you don't move it around. So, okay. All right. Just checking emails. Hey, payment from YouTube. Yay. SHREEM, BRZEE. All right. So, yes, the code is SOUL, SOUL, all caps, family. Thank you so much. Spirit behind this sound is the divine feminine, right? The divine feminine, the divine mother. Lakshmi, represented by Lakshmi, goddess Lakshmi. You have God, oneness. When he comes down in the physical reality, boom, he breaks up. Now it's two-ness. What is that two-ness? Now think this is what you call duality. Did you ever think about that? Heaven, oneness. We come from the source where everything is one. We are one. We are one, right? We're all oneness. That's why I call it two-ness. Duality, you don't really think about, oh, we're living in duality. The physical universe is duality because things are two. It's split because we're not in heaven no more, where it's one. You see how profound and simple that is at the same time? Really think about that oneness and then two-ness. Duality. So anyway, so when God becomes right, when we all leave source and we break up into, that's why you have a twin flame. Every soul has a twin flame because we're in duality. We're not in oneness no more. We're not one. We're not our God self. We came in physical universe, physical reality. We split up. Now it's duality. Every soul has a masculine and feminine version of themselves. You have your own soul, but this is what you would call the most closest soul to you in vibration is your twin flame soulmate. Pretty much just like the opposite gender version of you. The soul has no gender. You've been male and female. So don't hate on men, don't hate on women. You've been both. Right? Yeah. So, but souls do have preferences. So about probably like majority of the time, 60 to 70% of the time, the soul incarnates as a certain sex, right? Because you have more so masculine souls and you have feminine souls, right? So everybody has their own divine counterpart, right? All right. Yeah. So we're working with the divine feminine, Lakshmi. Divine feminine, divine mother is in charge of prosperity, wealth, abundance, beauty, pretty much money. So when we're chanting Shreem BRZEE, you have a direct connection to the mother goddess, asking her for help with money. So if you're chanting Shreem BRZEE, asking the divine mother for help, what does your mother do when you ask her for help? She helps her children. Exactly, right? So that's why Shreem BRZEE, we chant Shreem BRZEE, and the financial blessings rain down. Money comes to us because, yeah, hey, mom, I need some help making money. Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE. And she's like, all right, baby, I got you. And she helps us out. This is nothing to be scared of. Yeah, it has religious backgrounds, everything does. But this is spiritual. Everybody has a spirit. So everybody's spiritual, right? All right, let's get it. Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE. Shreem BRZEE, 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 Shreem BRZEE. Thank you, family. Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE. Yeah, just sometimes I don't focus on me enough, family. I help a lot of people out, so yeah, it's just yeah, just been doing a little focusing on me last night, this morning, right? I had to look out for my own energy. That's probably what you're seeing, experiencing. So yes, thank you, family. But yeah, I do deal with a lot of stress because the higher beings and my teachers know what they got to do to push me. They know I can handle it. So I'll just be a little, here we go. I got to handle all this, right? It's just part of the game. But so yeah, I do get a little stressed out sometimes, get ahead of myself and realize, oh, hey, you need to slow down, buddy, right? Gotta take care of yourself, right? Sometimes I'm like, hey, I'm here to take care of the rest of the planet. I am included in the rest of the planet, right? Hey, be soul want to help souls. You have a soul too, be soul, right? Help your own soul first and foremost, right? Can't forget we cannot pour from an empty cup. You know what I mean? So, yes, sir. That's why I got the oatmeal and the ginseng, right? Oatmeal and the ginseng, right? Got the energy right. I was over here dry chanting, right? Wake up in the morning, I get up out my bed, hop right on live. No, sir. Hey, be soul, you have a body. This body needs food, needs energy. You over here thinking you 16, you just invincible. Hey, like you just fountain of youth. Nah, hey, we gotta eat, feed his physical body, give him some energy, right? Make sure we drinking properly, doing all the exercises and stuff. So yeah, just get my routine back straight again. All right, family, let's get it. Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, SHREEM, 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 BRZEE. Yep. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Once again, if you're new, SHREEM, BRZEE is a mantra. Thank you so much, family. Arashiva. Sorry if I said that wrong. Thank you, family. SHREEM, BRZEE is a mantra. Mantras are sound vibrations that do specific things. SHREEM, BRZEE specifically attracts money when you chant it, when you write it, and when you listen to it. Chanting is the most powerful. Writing is next up, then listening. Right. Arashi. Okay. Boss just sent you $100 gift card out the blue. I bet he did. You deserve it, family. You earned it. SHREEM, BRZEE. Like I said, this is nothing. This is not a hope. This is not a wish. This is not a prayer. This is my job. If you had a big red button that said $5 on it, and then you every time you tap that red button, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5. You would probably just be tapping this the rest of your life. You'll probably only stop tapping this button when you literally have to do stuff like, okay, I literally have to stop because I gotta go eat food, cook, take a poop, pick my kids up or whatever. But I bet you if you all the free time you had, you'd be tapping that $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, and money just falling out the sky. What's the difference with SHREEM, BRZEE? Once we get to the point where we know this is purely mechanical, and the more I chant it, the more money comes to me. I just can't see it physically. It's just a little lag time until I see it physically. What's the difference? Right? This is why I say, hey, do as many SHREEM, BRZEEs as possible. Because if you just had a big red button that said $5, you wouldn't ask me how many times I should do SHREEM, BRZEE a day. You wouldn't ask me how many times I should push this red button. You'll be like, motherfucker, give me the. And that's what I did. That's why I don't got to work no more. I was already spiritual. I was already on my path. I already knew this shit was real. I already knew about energy. I said, oh, this shit is really making me money. I better not play with it. I better take this shit seriously. So I made it a part of my lifestyle. I embedded it into my lifestyle so I don't have to think My little self, I got ADD, probably undiagnosed. Mama was scared. I'm like, I get this shit from you. I run amok. So I'm like, I can't wait until, oh yeah, I want to chant Shrine BRZEE today. No. Once I figured out this is actually manifesting and making me money, bet. Don't have to search for no more techniques. This ain't another technique you can just hop. No, this is work. So I started embedding it into my lifestyle. Here's what I mean by that. I was working a job. I was working at a school. I said, hey, every day I drive to school on the way to work, I'm chanting Shreen BRZEE. I'm chanting it. Hey, B, so we're broke. What are we celebrating? What you listening to the radio for? That sounds like you're celebrating. What you, nah. Give up that music temporarily and chant Shreen BRZEE, right? If I'm in the car by myself, I'm chanting Shreen BRZEE to point A, right? Every time you get in the car, it's 2 trips, going to wherever you're going and then coming back. So trip A, me going to wherever I'm going, I'm chanting Shreen BRZEE if I'm by myself, either Shreen BRZEE or the Om mantra. And then on the way back, then I'll listen to music. Or I'll chant Shreen BRZEE if I'm like, hey, I want to make some more money. Or I want to do some more cleansing, chant some more ohms. But trip A is not optional, right? That's how I got up out of the workplace. I said, hey, every day I drive to work, every on my commute, this is 10 minutes I can use and chant Shreen BRZEE. So I boom. Started chanting on the way to work. Sometimes I'll chant on the way back. I'll come home, right? During work, I'm writing Shreen BRZEE in my journal, writing Shreen BRZEE every day in my journal, right? Had a few coworkers that seen it, right? People just thought I was really good at my job because I was always carrying around a, you know what I'm saying, a composition book. I'm like, nah, I ain't taking notes in this shit. I'm writing Shreen BRZEE. I'm plotting my escape. Sometimes I would leave my notebook somewhere. I'll freak out. I'm like, oh no, oh no. I know I done left it places and somebody cracked my book open and seen the same word over and over for pages and pages. Nobody ever said nothing to me except for like, you know, a few coworkers that knew about it. But I'm like, I know somebody saw my notebook at some point, or one of my students, or some people would ask me, hey, what is that? Oh, it's just, man, it's just something I just be doing. I just be lying. You don't need to tell everybody what you're doing all the time. Energetically, we don't do that in pranic healing. Some stuff you got to keep secret. Everything has energy. If I would have been like, hey, no, this is 2 words that'll make you rich. It's Shreen BRZEE. If you write it in red ink, it'll make you rich, I promise. Yeah, yeah, you sounds like it's working for you. You still at this job, ain't you? Oh, okay, yeah. You make the same amount of money as me. Yeah, he doesn't get it. They don't need to know, right? My coworkers follow me. They probably still, I'm sure they see my page. They see me. Hey, that dude, oh, he blowing up on you. Before I left the school, I had students come up to me. Mr. Bay, peace and love, family. I'm like, how the fuck do you know that? Damn, I popped up on my kids' For You pages. That's when I really had to chant a lot. I'm like, oh, snap, I can't be blowing up online. And then students are already finding me on their little For You pages. I know the teachers is probably seeing me and they ain't saying nothing. I was like, oh, crap, right? Hey, this dude chants a mantra that's supposed to be making him rich, but he's still working at this school with us. What are you talking? I don't think it's working, right? Nope. You look crazy until it works. Now I bet you they're probably like, damn, I should have been chanting Shreen BRZEE like him, right? I had one coworker that was kind of on it with me. You know what I'm saying? I was always trying to put him on. He was like, man, I'm trying to. Oh, to purchase just click on my site. Just click the link on my website. But on my page, link in bio, just make sure you use my discount code for half off before you get anything. So yeah, you look crazy until it works, family. I used to be scared as shit to chant Shreen BRZEE. That's why I was writing it a lot. Cause I'm like, oh, I don't want anybody to hear me repeating the same word over and over. I'll look crazy. And then it got to a point where I'm making money with this mantra for real. I don't give a damn who hears me. I don't give a damn. Shreen BRZEE, Shreen BRZEE, Shreen BRZEE, Shreen BRZEE, Shreen BRZEE, Shreen BRZEE, Shreen BRZEE. Hey, you over there. Hey, Shreen BRZEE. What's that? Figure it out. It'll make you rich, partner. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM, I don't care who hears. Because I know this is going to help people, right? The more I open up my mouth about it, you know what I mean? Not only is hiding it, right, preventing me from it, but hey, if I open up my mouth about it and stop being scared, I could help even more people. I could help other people get rich, right? So that's what I did. So yeah, that's just like I said, family. I know how it goes. This is not traditional stuff, but discipline goes a long way. Like I said, I was chanting it in my car every day for 5 years. And now I don't have to work no more. A little bit of discipline goes a long way. Writing it into my journal and composition books every day at work. My kids, hey, here's y'all homework, here's y'all assignments. And boom, Mr. Bay got his assignment. I'm working with him. I'm writing my SHREEM BRZEEs. They solving their math problems. We all working. And I don't got to no more. I work for y'all now. That's how it's supposed to be. Right? So, all right, family. Just letting you know. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. I feel cancer patients with energy, broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, hearing loss, breast tumors, menstrual cramps. Check my healings testimonials playlist. Check all my playlists. Watch all my pin videos if you're new. SHREEM BRZEE. 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 Yeah, Ash. Arashival, sorry. Uh, yeah, my YouTube, you can just click the link in my bio. It's on my page, the link to my YouTube. Follow me on YouTube, family. Thanks for the reminder. My YouTube, once again, it tracks my whole journey with SHREEM BRZEE. I've been doing this mantra 7 years, and I knew it would make me rich. I had 2 psychics so far tell me that I would be rich in this lifetime and be a millionaire, right? So I didn't really care too much, right? The first one that told me that, it was before I was doing SHREEM BRZEE. So I was like, hey, yeah, you telling me I'm gonna be rich? I don't give a damn. Can you tell me how I'm going to do it? Right after that, I discovered SHREEM BRZEE. I'm like, oh, yeah, she probably right. I'm about to make some guap this lifetime. You know what I mean? Because it's what I have to do. So my mission just includes me making a lot of money. Whether that's going to be millions of dollars or not, I don't care. But I just know these, 2 psychics, 2 clairvoyants, or whatever, they probably were not wrong, right? The future is not concrete. How seeing and predicting the future is it's 90 probably 0.99. It's like bacteria. It's like it's like Germex. It's like you know, hand sanitizer. Kills 99.9999% of germ, right? The future, if a clairvoyant, advanced clairvoyant tell, oh, this is what I see. That's probably 99.99% what's going to happen. But it's based off of your energy presently, currently. Right now, I see that you are probably going to eat eggs for lunch. Clairvoyantly, you're going to eat eggs for lunch. Now, then that happens. Boom. You also have free will. So if it's something like clairvoyance says, hey, you're going to unalive yourself. That's how you're going to leave this body, right? For me, I hope that's the case. I would never tell somebody that. If that's what I see, I would never tell you nothing negative, right? Sometimes I experience and see stuff in people's, or, sometimes I do. And I'm not going to let you know. It's going to be on a need to know basis. Everything is energy. I'm not going to tell you nothing to freak you out if you don't have enough information and understanding, and it's only going to lead to you getting scared and fear and confusion. If it's going to confuse you, confusion is fear. If you don't understand something, you freak out. So now I just told you something like it was the case where I had seen something, I saw a black mass in somebody's aura one time when I'm doing healing. And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't usually, like I said, I see stuff here and there. I don't just go around seeing energy 24/7. That's not how it works for me, right? I'm not there yet. But when I get into healing sessions, right, the energy starts flowing, my stuff starts to open up and, so, starts to focus in. So sometimes, you know what I'm saying? If I'm doing, a bunch of sessions at night, probably the like third, fourth person, I might be seeing stuff, right? I can, actually see it. I don't try to. Some, you know what I mean? Because for me, I got to get into deep meditation, right? To actively see stuff. You know what I mean? So that's not necessary for me to heal you. I just need to feel your chakras and where they at or whatever. So I just be feeling the scanning chakras. Sometimes I'll be tapped in and I'll just, oh, okay, I don't need to scan with my hands right now. I can just, oh, there it is. Boom. Cool. But it's not necessary. Any pranic healer isn't just waiting until their, clairvoyant eyes turn on and then they go, oh, okay, no. We just, hey, you see every pranic healer, no matter if they're a master or not. They over here scanning and still feeling energy with their hands, boom, boom, boom. We're all about practicality over here, right? I'm not trying to impress you and, oh, look at my powers. No, no. But one time I was doing healing and I saw a little black mass and I'm like, interesting. I told that person because they were ready and they, could deal with. But somebody, if I was to say, oh, okay, I'm doing pranic healing on you and you have anxiety and depression, right? There's little entities inside of your chakras, right? In the root of your chakra, you have a protective web in the center of each of your chakras. It looks like a little mesh net, looks like the top of a microphone. And once you aren't living right, you do a bunch of negative stuff and you aren't taking care of your chakras and your aura, that gets tears and holes in it. And it's your protective web that's over your chakras to keep stuff out. When you're not living right, these little critters, these little beings get in there. The center of your chakra is 2.54 centimeters big. These little critters are 0.54 centimeters big. So your chakra, the center of your chakra, that little mesh net, your protective web, is 2.5 centimeters big. These little critters are half a centimeter big. They look like little spiders, little insects, little bugs. These are the guys that are in your chakras saying, hey, yeah, smack her. Tell her she ugly. I hate them shoes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then if it's a full moon and then you keep feeding these guys, you keep feeding them and you don't understand that you're the soul and there's no negativity associated with you and anything negative is not you and that's somebody else trying to influence you. The soul is purely positive. It's not perfect. It's on its way to perfection, but its soul is pure. There's no negativity associated with you. So if you're thinking anything negative, that's not you. Who is it? It's these little guys. I'm never going to tell you something like that because you might not understand that. Oh, you just might hear negative entities and think you bombarded with parasites. And oh, no. And that's all you heard. When it's like, no, you over here. Oh, I got demons attached to me. I got negative entities. I got bad spirits. No, because you might freak out and I might not even get the chance to tell you, hey, that's why you need to do Twin Hearts meditation. These little bugs, these little critters, these little parasites, these little entities are easily disintegrated with violet light. That's why I don't even do healing on anxiety and depression, really. I just tell you, hey, get my anxiety and depression healing series. Heal yourself. That shit's easy because it's all mental stuff, right? I'm not going to go back and forth with you because it's an understand. You don't know who you are. You don't know the mechanism on how these energies and entities work. So that's why I offer that for free, right? And I teach you a lot. I talk about this same stuff in the anxiety and depression healing series so you can understand that these little bugs are trying to control you, but they're not stronger than you. Parasitic is the perfect word, family. Whoever said that. You speak on parasites. Exactly. That's what we call them in pranic healing. These are parasitic beings, parasitic entities. Listen to the nature of that relationship. Parasitic. You should be jumping up and down once you hear parasite. What does a parasite need? That's an actual question you can answer. What does a parasite need? Exactly. It needs you, a host. So, based on that relationship, let's logically break this down. I'm not talking about parasites and the sugar and all that. I'm talking about these energetic beings, these energetic critters. I'm talking about these parasites, energy parasites, right? They need a host. What does that mean? That means you have all the power. If you ain't had no power, I wouldn't need to suck off your power. I wouldn't need to suck your energy. That they're telling you you're more powerful than me. That's why I'm sticking around. That's why I'm attached to you. That's why I got to keep feeding you negative thoughts so you can keep producing trash that's food for me, right? If you have a completely clean aura and you ain't got no crap in there, they have no reason to be around you. You have no parasites. You have none of these bugs. They're not around. There's too much light in your aura. There's too much violet light that stings them, that burns them, that disintegrates, that destroys them. Energy can't be created or destroyed. Let me speak properly. That disintegrates them. That gets rid of these guys, however you want to call it. That gets rid of these guys just by doing twin hearts, family. Just by blasting these guys with violet light. What are we talking about? I ain't scared of no damn body. I ain't scared of nothing. Little critters. You know how powerful you are? Exactly. Demons, all that stuff. Let's talk about that while we're on the subject. We don't even use that word. You see how hard that hit when I said it? Some people probably left. Yeah, we don't even use that word because it gives too much power to something that is not more powerful than you. If you see a ghost or entity or anything like that that's disembodied, you should be jumping up and down. Yay! Yay! What they say, the devil is a lie. Oh, this ghost over here, he can only trick me. Stop watching TV, stop watching movies. They cannot possess you. Two souls cannot drive one body. They can try and get in there and move you out the way. But you better fight back. You better not let them do that. Two souls can't occupy one body, right? They try and do this, but hey, no, do twin hearts. Keep these guys out of there, right? Protect your temple, respect your temple. But no, possession, that is misinformation. If a ghost comes in here and right, they can knock objects down all day. They can move stuff, they can shift stuff. They might even be able to energetically push you if they're a strong ghost, right? If they got a lot of energy, but they don't have as much energy as you. You just living as a human being, you have 7 layers of energy. 7 layers, 7 energy bodies. If it's a ghost or anything like that, what they trying to do, they're trying to trick you to make you think that they're more powerful than you. They only have 3 layers of energy bodies. You have 7 layers of energy bodies. You have more energy. They're not more powerful than you. That's why we get the term ignorance is bliss. Don't pay them no mind. These guys, these energetic, these little entities and these parasites and all these little critters, that's just what they are. Little bugs, little critters, little, don't pay no attention to them. Would you go around your front yard stomping out every ant pile? Just stepping on ants. Oh, these guys are trying to attack me. No, they're not. Yeah, they are nowhere near as they're just pests. That's what these entities are. They're pests. Hey, get out of here, little demon. Get out of here. You're not more powerful than me. You're just trying to trick me. That's why you're around. You just caught me at a vulnerable state. But nah, I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna pull down some violet light and I'm gonna burn your ass and I'm gonna get you the hell out of here. You're not a punk. You're not helpless. They just didn't teach us all this stuff. Yeah, they can only trick us, family. You have to know who you are. That's why all this stuff is important. Meditation is important. All right. Good talk, family. Good session. I'm going to get out of here. It's breakfast time. Wifey hungry. Gotta feed her. I'm hungry as well. I've been craving some veggie chips, man. I've been craving some veggie chips since yesterday. But yeah, love you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next one. Remember, everything on my website's half off with that discount code SOUL. SOUL, all capital letters, family. Got the Prosperity Healing Series, Money Manifestation Bootcamp. Like I said, those have helped over 5,000 people thus far, right? Helped a lot of people make a lot of money, right? Somebody got my Prosperity Healing Series. Next day, 19K. Put a down payment on a house, changed their life. Another person got my Prosperity Healing Series a week later, 11K. Another person got it a month later, 13K. Another person was homeless, got my Prosperity Healing Series 2 months later, new job, new apartment. Whole time they were living in their car. My Money Manifestation Bootcamp, all my healing series, like I said, they're $5 each. If you use that discount code, you can get it for $2. $2.50. Everything 50% off with that code. So, Money Manifestation Bootcamp, 30-day program to help you make money, right? You just follow my schedule that I give you, right? Because people are like, hey, BSO, how'd you make that 40 grand from TikTok? How'd you make enough money to be able to quit your job and work for yourself full time? I said, hey, great question. I'll map it out for you. I'll make a whole series. So that's what the Money Boot Camp is. You follow my schedule of all the stuff I was doing, how many SHREEM BRZEEs a day I was chanting, writing, and listening to, my pranic healing exercises I do, meditations I do, breathing exercises, all that stuff. I give you a whole schedule. You follow that for 30 days. Somebody got it. Less than 7 days into the boot camp, they tripled their income. So powerful stuff, family. Yeah, so got those genie series. That's a technique used by millionaires creating genies, right? Back pain healing series, anxiety and depression healing series. That's free. Anxiety and depression is free. 11 chakra healing series, clairvoyance healing series, business healing series. And like I said, once again, I just helped somebody become a millionaire with my healing series a month and a half ago. Became a millionaire. He got all 7 of my healing series on Patreon for $5 a month. You can do that as well, right? You can also subscribe to my Patreon for free. There's a free plan. So without further ado, family, love y'all so much. I'll let you go. I will see you guys in the next one. Love y'all so much. Peace.